My name is Tadzio Bervoets. I am the director of the Dutch Caribbean Nature Alliance. For this trip, I am also expedition lead. We are here in the middle of the Saba Bank, where we hope to tag pregnant female tiger sharks. A few months ago, I got a message from my colleague at the Saba Bank Management Unit, Ayumi, who said, hey, why don't we see if we can put a project together with the help of the World Wildlife Fund for Nature in the Netherlands to see if we can put together an expedition to record the tiger shark population on the Saba Bank. And then specifically to see whether or not the Saba Bank acts as a breeding area for the species, and to see if we are able to establish that the tigers that are on the Saba Bank are actually carrying babies. For us, that's very critical because the Saba Bank forms part of the Harare Marine Mammal and Shark Sanctuary. While the sanctuary is in place, there is hardly any data that supports the shark population, or there's very little data, especially in terms of the life cycle and breeding, the breeding population of especially the big tiger sharks. The Saba Bank is the world's third largest submerged atoll, so it's quite unique, not only in the Atlantic or the Caribbean Sea, but also globally. And white tiger sharks, these are highly migratory species. They're also emblematic for the Saba Bank. And they also tie in the various ecosystems, or the various marine ecosystems of the Caribbean. During previous expeditions, we've tagged tigers that have traveled from the Saba Bank all the way south to the northern coast of Venezuela. They've crossed every geographical boundary or geopolitical boundary in the Caribbean Sea. So we really want to establish the life cycle and the migratory patterns of especially the female, and in this case the pregnant female tiger sharks. Through the support that we get from the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, we're also able to involve our colleagues and representatives from the other marine protected area management organizations throughout the Dutch Caribbean. So, for this trip we have representatives from the St. Martin Nature Foundation, from the St. Eustatius National Parks, from the Saba Conservation Foundation, of course, because we're on the Saba Bank, but also from the Bonaire Marine Park and from Aruba National Parks Foundation. So it's really good to all come together as representatives from the different organizations to be able to collaborate, share data, but also build the capacity for shark research in the Dutch Caribbean. On top of that, we also have representatives from Arizona State University who specifically have brought the expertise on ultrasounding the large female tiger sharks to actually establish if they're carrying any pups, yes or no. The satellite telemetry is also very exciting because using the satellite data, we're able to establish possible migratory patterns in terms of where the pregnant females go to pup, whether or not there's connectivity between ecosystems in the islands around here. For example, when we're shark tagging in St. Martin, we often catch juvenile tiger sharks, or baby tiger sharks even. I think one of the smallest we were able to tag on St. Martin was around the 90-something centimeter mark. So we're really trying to establish these migratory corridors and establish what the different habitat and ecosystems mean to the life cycle of the species. Another reason why we're so excited with this trip in particular is because we also have representatives from Beneath the Waves. Beneath the Waves, together with DCNA, again with the support of the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, we established the Caribbean Shark Coalition, where we also bring together scientists and researchers from throughout the Caribbean region to increase the data collection on the animal so that we have the data that is necessary for proper decision making. So it's only with proper data that we're able to influence different policy decisions that the policymakers make in terms of broadening protected areas, establishing migratory corridors, enhancing the species-specific protection measures on the tiger sharks. I mean, we are so excited and so grateful to especially the Sprado family in the Netherlands, who is the main contributor and sponsor to this trip. They've sponsored our satellite tags. They've also given names, so we have a list of names for the species that when we are able to tag them, that we're able to track the animal using our satellite telemetry, and we know exactly which animal swimming wear because of the support from the Sprado family. So we really wanted to express our gratitude and hopefully for the next trip and when things calm down a little bit corona-wise, we will be able to bring a representative from the family on board and do this all over again, hopefully in the next couple of years.